Well, there are few words in the English language with more clout and strength than the word rock. Here we go. The Rock of Gibraltar, Plymouth Rock, Rock of Ages, Rock Solid, Rock On, Rock and Roll, Between a Rock and a Hard Place. Now KXAN's Jim Swift has a new entry for this list, the Rock Room at University Medical Center Brackenridge.
We'll go down here.
Now just hold it right there for a bit while we chew on a bite of background.
The original hospital, the old city county hospital, was built not too far from here in 1884. And it was replaced in 1915. And then in the mid-40s, they built another, the Red Brick Hospital. And then 1964-65, they did the groundbreaking for the new Brackenridge Hospital.
It was then that contractors ran into a problem. A massive, malevolent, misshapen limestone outcrop of a problem.
When they began construction of the hospital, they just kind of scraped down to it, going to set the pilings, and they realized, holy crap, we can't do that. What do we do? And you can imagine the amount of dynamite it would take to get rid of this thing was fairly considerable. And so rather than do that and risk damage and mayhem to most of downtown, they just enclosed it and built around it.
The Rock Room was born. In time, it met and married history, and their offspring became known as legend and lore.
Everyone's heard about the Rock Room, but very few have actually seen it. Well, probably more than we think.
Indeed,
yeah.
Over the years, visitors have left their marks, mainly on the railing of the stairway that leads to the base of the rock. Everything from drawings of cars to scary faces to a message from some curmudgeon totally devoid of imagination. Gentlemen, welcome to the Rock, it reads. In prehistoric times, this was a rock. However, today, it is just a rock. That's a sentiment shared by Mike Becerra, the guy who gets to crawl all over the beast for maintenance work on pipes and stuff.
It's basically a mechanical space that's unexcavated.
I'm an archivist historian, and so the history is more important to me, just like the mechanics and the day-to-day operations are more important to Mike. He's the guy that has to get in here and work around this behemoth.
Whatever interpretation floats your boat, one thing's for sure. UMC Brackenridge is like the wise man who built his home upon a rock and locked the door. Jim Swift, KXAN News.
Oh, you just never know what he's going to find.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting stuff.